Why do you make something so easy so complicated? Searching for what's right in front of your face, but you can't see it. Hey! What is going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Junior's World of Soul. I am back, people. I am back with a new episode of Current R&B Bangers. I know it has been a while, y'all. It has been a while. But, yo, I've been, focusing on the R&B reps with me and my partner in crime, Naturally Elise. And I've just been doing the thing, but I gave y'all a video letting y'all know what was going on. But I was like, yo, it's time to get back to doing current R&B bangers, blessing y'all, you know what I'm saying, with good R&B, you know what I'm saying, and letting it be known like we're doing with the R&B representatives. We want to represent R&B the right way, the authentic way, the real way, all that good stuff. It just feels so good to be back in front of the camera with y'all, you know what I mean? I'm just so hyped, y'all, so put your drinks in the air, you know what I'm saying, one time, you know what I mean? But, yo, it just feels so good again. But as you guys can hear, I came in with Usher's Simple Things. I came in with that song because I want to shout out Usher. He did his first night at his Vegas residency. And let me tell you something. The clips that I have been seeing online, Usher shows why he is the blueprint for this generation. Why, if it wasn't for Usher, there would have been no Chris Brown, Timbaland. There wouldn't have been no, Trey and down the line like that. You know what I'm saying? They took the blueprint from Usher, and that's why these male artists like the Tone Smith and all these guys really are because of the blueprint of Usher. So I wanted to give Usher so much respect. I want him, definitely, give him his love that he did with this first night at the residency, because the clips I'm seeing, that he did the damn thing, you know what I'm saying? So definitely, if you in Vegas, man, I would definitely recommend you check it out. Shoot, even if I'm in the Vegas area, I'm gonna try to go to one of those shows, because I'm telling you, he killed it for real. But yo, let's get this started, man. Here's another episode of Current R&B Bangers. I got 4 bangers for y'all today, you know what I'm saying, just to give y'all some good, we slowly getting back into the groove again, you know what I'm saying? So hopefully y'all got your red cups, y'all ready for these 4 joints, and come on, let's get this started. Y'all know how we do, here, so we gonna start it off like this. Hey, breaking my heart. Hey, breaking my heart. Hey, so who am I talking about? Who are we starting it off? We are starting it off with Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, one of my favorite production teams of all time. They have released their album as artists, you know what I'm saying? Because we have known Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis for giving us great music. I feel like they are the soundtrack to my life. The legacy that they have, created as producers and songwriters, you know what I'm saying? If you don't know who Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis is, listen, just look at all the billboards from 1983 to now, and they're on it. So, you know what I'm saying, coming from the SOS Band, Janet Jackson, Mariah Carey, who this song is Someone to Love, that they did on this new album they entitled Jam and Lewis Volume 1, you know what I mean? But they have worked with everybody, and I mean everybody, you know what I'm saying? So again, if you don't know the legacy of Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, then something is wrong. Y'all, I had to get real, serious with it, because I'm like, how can you not know about Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis? Like, if you don't, then I can't be bothered with you, for real, because they have done music for legends, and they're legends themselves, but Michael Jackson, all that, the list just goes on and on and on, you know what I'm saying? But they finally released their debut album, as artists, and I remember when Jimmy Jam came into our IG Live that we did, because we was kind of celebrating them, and we was just tagging him in it. Didn't think he would come in, and he came into the live, and he sat 2 hours with us, and it was so great. It was such a highlight for me, you know what I mean? Because for somebody whose music that I, was the soundtrack to my life, and for him to come in there and hang out with us and talk to, you know, our R&B Reps family in the chat, it was such a good night. So again, I have to thank Jimmy Jam for really, really doing that, you know what I mean, because he really, really didn't have to, you know what I'm saying. But in the live, he was telling us, y'all, we gonna be coming out with an album, you know what I'm saying, and we was like, word? Like, you coming out with an album? He was like, yes, you know what I'm saying? We're coming out with one. And he was telling us who was going to be on it and all that. But we didn't release that, you know what I'm saying? It was just a moment that he told us that we was grateful that he did, you know what I'm saying? And then when it came out, it was just like, oh, yeah, we knew, you know what I'm saying? So that was a little great thing for the R&B Rats for us, you know what I'm saying? So that was dope. But you kind of already knew the deal, you know what I'm saying? You kind of already knew what was happening because they came out with Till I Found You in 2019, and they came out with that record with the Sounds of Blackness. And you know, all know the Sounds of Blackness for their iconic, legendary song Optimistic. So when they came out with this record, it was like, okay, you know what I'm saying, because you thinking, you know what I'm saying, hold on, we talking about Jesus. Even though Jesus turned water into wine, I ain't gonna be mean, you know what I'm saying. So when he came out with Till I Found You, was an inspirational song, but you thought it was going to be maybe the Sounds of Blackness that was coming out with a new album. So you didn't really think it was Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis because you didn't look at them. I mean, they're artists, but you didn't look at them as coming out with an album. So it was like, oh, okay, cool. So then once we knew that Jimmy and Terry was coming out with an album, you know what I'm saying? It was like, oh, okay. And then they came out with the single with Babyface. He don't know. How does it go? He don't know nothing about it. I'm sorry, I had to sing it. You know what I'm saying? I had to sing it for a second, but then they came out with that, and I loved it. I loved it. I talked about it here on Current R&B Bangers this year. You know what I'm saying? I know it's been a couple of months, but I talked about it. And then after that, it was like, okay, I'm ready for this album. Like, I'm ready for them to really be artists instead of the ones behind the scenes. And these are great songs, you know what I mean? And then he came out with So What Love with Mariah Carey. And once that happened, it was like, all right. I was like, when is this album coming out? Like, I'm ready for it, you know, because we didn't have a date. We didn't know anything. And finally, we got the date of July the 9th. And it was like, oh, great. You know what I'm saying? We coming with it. So last week, they released the joints. So you got some joints from Mary J. Blige, which the song is Spinning. You got a joint from Tony. You got a joint from Usher. You know what I'm saying? You got, what is it? Heather Haley. You got it from her. But it was a song on it for me, that I could not stop jamming to. You know what I'm saying? And this has such a groove to it. And it was the joint with Charlie Wilson, entitled What I Do. And it's such a groove. And one thing for me, Charlie can just do anything, to be honest with you. So it really don't matter to me. But, yo, I could not stop playing this song. And I was like, yo, this song, people need to know about this song. Because, you know, it's hard for people to listen to albums these days. Hey, grandma, hey, girl, just saying. You know what I'm saying? And it's hard. So I was like, you know what? I want to talk about this song because it's a good two-step record. It's a drink in your hand. Now I can grab my drink again because, you know, before I was talking about Sound of Blackness, I was talking about Jesus. So, you know, I wanted to be polite. Now we back on the dance floor, and this joint is a nice groove, and I thought this joint is dope. So the first joint on Current R&B Bangers is coming from Jammin' Lewis featuring Charlie Wilson. This one is called Do What I Do. So here we go. Get ready to groove, y'all. I know I am, because I got the cup ready, so let's go. Hey! 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 Come on, man. Nice little two-step with it, you know what I'm saying? I wish it was like a cognac, because I could have had a nice little glass in it, and I could have been holding it right and get my little two-step on, but y'all know I'm the red cup guy. But this joint is a groove, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, Uncle Charlie can sing anything to me. You know what I mean? So this joint, I really, really love. It's probably my favorite on the album. You know what I'm saying? Because it's such a two-step. It's such a jam. And y'all know I like the move. You know what I'm saying? I like to get my groove on. You know what I'm saying? So, yo. And then with Jam and Lewis behind this, I mean, it can't get no better. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you guys, I want y'all to check out Volume 1, Jam and Lewis. They're becoming artists. They are in that artist seat right now. You know what I mean? So support it. Go listen to it. Let me know what you think in the comment section. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what's your favorite joints off the album. But definitely support it. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis. You know what I'm saying? It's such an honor for those guys to know who me and Elise is, and for Jimmy Jam to really respect what we do. You know what I'm saying? But again, y'all go support this record. Tell me what you think in the comment section. But that is the first joint of current R&B bangers. That's coming from Jam and Lewis, featuring Charlie Wilson, and that is Do What I Do. Y'all like how I did that transition though? That was dope, wasn't it? It was a dope transition. I did from Simple Things because Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis co-wrote and produced the record. And then I was talking about Usher, but I went to there. Y'all get it. Alrighty, so let's keep this train moving. Ooh, I'm like, okay, we going here. All right. Work on you. Hey. So, the Texas native that I've been a fan of since 2018. I am talking about BeMyFiasco. It's so crazy because I found her from that soulful record that she did, Here to Stay. And I don't know how I heard it. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I don't know where I forgot where I heard it from. You know what I mean? I know y'all probably doing shots like, well, we haven't seen you, so you tell us. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can throw your little shots that I've been gone for a minute, but I'm back with the jump off, so it's all good. But, yeah, so then after that, I went back to her EP entitled Layers. And this song right here is my favorite song from BeMyFiasco, to be honest with you, because I just love what she does on this record, like her vocals on it. You know what I'm saying? I also love Lover's Gold just as well, but Work on You is my favorite, and I just posted and I tagged her in it, and she actually reposted what I put, so I thought that was dope, you know what I'm saying? But when you hear her vocals, it definitely gives me the vibes of like a mini Rippleton, you know, a little bit of Anita, definitely Coco from SWV, especially when she's using her higher range. I'm hearing a little bit of the Coco influence, and I'm also hearing the D'Angelo, when D'Angelo would kind of go in his high register but still be smooth with it. So that's what I'm getting from BeMyFiasco. But she's also down with the Foreign Exchange crew. You know what I'm saying? So then maybe the first of this year, when I was doing current R&B bangers, you know what I'm saying? I was doing it weekly, you know what I mean? And Zoe and Tall Black Guy released their project. Damn, what is the thing called? Jesus Christ. Abstractions. And they released that, and the first single on it was Talking to Myself. And let me tell you something, I played that over and over and over and over again. And I was just like, yo, this song is dope. And when I first heard it, I was like, yo, who is that girl? Because I know this voice. And I was like, oh, that's BeMyFiasco. That's her. Okay, she down with the Foreign Exchange crew. So I was like, all right, cool. So I was like, since she came out with this record with them, I was thinking maybe she's coming out with an album. You know what I'm saying? What album she coming with? You know what I'm saying? But, you know, then after that, it was just like, you know, I guess she was on the promotion of the record. So that was kind of her focus. But I know she was definitely in the lab, and my prayers was finally answered. And she released this new joint with, it was produced by Zoe and Fonte. Like, the Foreign Exchange crew been doing it. I'm telling you, man, and it's so great to be a fan of this crew. You know what I'm saying? They like the native tongues and type of, because they're all a musical fam. You got Fonte, you got Carmen Rogers, you got Zoe, you got Omar, you got Machina, you got oh God, like, they just, a dope music group, you know what I'm saying, that everybody should be paying attention to, for real. But Fonte and Zoe produced this new record. It's entitled Carmel, and let me tell you something. This joint is a summer joint. It's a two-step. You gotta like it. If you don't, something wrong with you. So here's Caramel. I say Caramel, however you pronounce it. But yo, this joint is dope, and get ready, yo, because this joint is a groove. Caramel, hey, hey, sweet caramel, hey, let me ride, hey, sweet caramel, just let me ride, be your sweet caramel. That joint is such a, and I know Zoe was over this. It sounds like a production from him and Fonte, man, they just dope, man. Like, literally, like, this joint is a summer jam. Like I told Zoe, who was another brother to the R&B Reps family, I told him, yo, you did it again. Like, this joint is a banger. Y'all, please support this. Please support BeMyFiasco. This girl is dope. Caramel, all on streaming platforms. Please support good music. Support the Foreign Exchange crew with Zoe and Tall Black Guys with Abstractions. Carmen Rogers with Hello. What is it? Hello, Beautiful, Volume 1. And this is my favorite album. And I can't, y'all know I suck with titles, but I'm putting everything in the more info box. Please support them, man. For real. Like, this is just, they just a dope crew, and I will go hard for them all the time. But that's the second joint on current R&B banger that's coming from BeMyFiasco, and that is Sweet Caramel. All right, keep this going. So we gonna go this way. A song that y'all know that I love from watching current R&B bangers. So y'all know who that is. The girl that got the Prince co-sign before he passed. I'm talking about Snoh Aalegra. You know what I'm saying? Whoa was my favorite song of 2019. I just love this record so much. And if y'all know that from watching 2019 current R&B bangers, which I have in a playlist that y'all can definitely check out. And I love this record. Like, I went in about this record all year. You know what I'm saying? Then her album came out. It's off Those Feels Again. And that record was dope. It was definitely one of my favorites of 2019. So I definitely recommend you guys go check it out. But then after that, she came out with that album I saw that she signed with Roc Nation. Y'all know my feelings about that. But hey, you got to do what you got to do. And respect to Snoh Aalegra. If that was the best move for her, respect to her. And then she came out with Dying for Your Love, which was definitely, I talked about here on one of the last current R&B bangers before I did this one, maybe about 3 months ago. But I talked about this song, and I was like, yo, okay. So I was like, is she coming out with a new record? I'm not sure, because I'm like, you know me, I'm used to people living and not bringing out their albums for like 2 or 3 years, you know what I'm saying? But now people are bringing out albums every year. I'm like, well, that's how you want to do it, but you got to realize with this generation, they, you know, you got to keep them interested, because they will move right on to the next person. That's for real. But she came out with her new record entitled, I want to say it right, Temporary Highs in the Violet Skies. And it's dope. You know what I'm saying? Joints like Lost You, We Don't Have to Talk About It's very soulful. Violet Skies, In the Moment, Taste, Save Yourself. But it was a joint that y'all know, that a song that will get me, that got me. And I kept playing when she brought the record out. And the joint was entitled In Your Eyes. And this joint is a hit for sure. And I wish I could play this whole record, y'all. I had to get all the way down, because I wish I could play this whole record, but I can't. So I'm going to give y'all the hook. This joint is dope. Definitely, I know y'all going to dig it. It's definitely new flavors. Definitely give you that trap vibe. but it's also a dope R&B record. So here is Snoh, the third joint on R&B Bangers from Snoh Aalegra, and this is In Your Eyes. So get to the right part, and here we go. In your eyes, there in your eyes. There in your eyes. I did it. Ah. There in your eyes. I get it. There in your eyes. I get it. Yeah. That beat is sick, y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't help. You gotta have a little bounce to that joint. You know what I'm saying? Like, I did it. Hey, I did it. Like, I listen to that joint like crazy, y'all. Like, that's how much I love this joint. So, listen, I recommend you guys check out this new record. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely a vibe, but vibe with talent. Yeah, I said it. A vibe with talent. This girl definitely has talent. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to go on that, but clearly this generation loves the vibes. So the vibes is where it is at. You know what I'm saying? So, but this album, definitely recommend y'all check it out. But like my partner in crime, Elise, says, you can try it with some Secret Life of Plants, and you really can feel the vibe. You know what I'm saying? I don't do it, but I know this album feels that way. You know what I'm saying? But definitely support this girl. She's definitely dope. Cut it out with the Sade stuff. It's that girl had to come on social media just to say, y'all, please don't put me in that category. But you know how this Twitter world and this new generation is. They be ready to compare, and you be like, child, please, like, stop. But that's Snoh Aalegra, and that is Your In Your Eyes. It's like, no, I ain't gonna start singing. I'm singing all off melody. Like, can't be doing that. But yeah, that's Snoh Aalegra and In Your Eyes. So now, I'm so excited. Y'all, these girls, I love these girls so much. They know it. And y'all know who I'm talking about. I'm talking about Tam, Casey, and Stacy. I am talking about the great Shindellas, who I have been a fan of. That if y'all have been watching R&B Bangers for however long you've been watching, I've been a fan of them girls since 2018. You know what I'm saying? Since Reconsider, which that first song that they came out with as a group. You know what I'm saying? I've been loving them since. Shout out to Louis York for creating greatness with these girls. These girls has come out with every single they've come out with. I have talked about on this show. Reconsidered, Ain't That the Truth? Happy to See You. It Wasn't Really Love. Chills. Costume. Fear Has No Place. Money and Volcano Love. All those songs that they came out with are dope. Love them. They're all on streaming platforms. Please support them, man. Dope. These girls sing. Their blends, harmonies, everything is perfect. I'm just saying, I go in for them girls. Like, them girls can do no wrong to me. You know what I'm saying? And I love them dearly, and they know it. They know it for sure. You know what I'm saying? But what can I say? My girls have done it again. They came out with a song maybe about 2 weeks ago. They actually came out with it on the 4th of July. And the record is called When You Lonely. And hey, let me tell you something. They talking they shit. And it's a smooth record, but it still have a bop to it. And I said, coming back to current R&B Bangers, I got to talk about my girls. So here's When You're Lonely, and watch when the girls talk they mess. And you damn right, I'm going to sing along to it. So, so what? You got that feeling, you want me. Say my story, but your words don't hold me the same. No, it takes more to make my love come down like a rainstorm. I know you tried to come crawling back home. Did y'all hear them words? Y'all hearing them words what them girls are saying? Don't try to come to me when you lonely. You ain't got that hold on me no more. Go about your business. You know what I'm saying? I have moved on. Yes, I moved on like Brandy. I'm out. You know what I'm saying? I'm gone. You know what I'm saying? I so many keep moving on like Maya. I'm going on about my business. And you trying to come back to me? But your moves don't move me the same. No, it does not. Listen, they just did it again. I just can't wait for this album. I know they just did a photo shoot for the album cover. I cannot wait for these girls to come out. This is the album that I'm anticipating for this year. This Shindellas, whatever they're gonna call this album, I'm just ready for it. Listen, y'all gotta support real singing. We talk about how there's no groups, no female groups, but the Shindellas are needed and they're here, and these girls got talent and they can sing. So please, y'all, when You're Lonely is out right now, like on streaming platforms, listen, you enjoy it. It's real singing, y'all. Like, we need that. And again, I always say groups were kind of the backbone of R&B, and now that we don't have those, we have no backbone. And the Shindellas is a group that is trying to represent, you know what I'm saying? So definitely support them, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Chuck Harmony and Chloe Kelly, that singing mother scucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, he sings down, like, for real, but them two getting together and creating greatness with the Shindellas, I want these girls to win so bad, so definitely support them. But this joint, their latest joint is When You're Lonely, and it's out right now, and just support these girls. So that is the last joint on Current R&B Bangers, man. I gave y'all 4 joints, 4 dope joints, you know what I'm saying? Y'all got hold on, Do What I Do from Jam and Lewis featuring Charlie Wilson. You got Caramel from Be My Fiasco. You got In Your Eyes by Snoh Aalegra, and you got When You're Lonely from the Shindellas. Y'all got some good music today. Y'all really got some good music. Definitely support good music. Definitely support these albums for real, for real. Like I said, Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis' new album, Snoh Aalegra's new album. Yo, we got some good music that's out. Like I said, Carmen Rogers, check out her, Zoe and Tall Black Guy. Like, we got some good stuff out. Joyce Rice with her new one, Overgrown. Check out Mac Ayres with his Magic 8 Ball. Like, check these records out. They're good R&B records. There's some new people, you know, some new artists. Like, really, really check them out. But that's what Current R&B Bangers is all about. But let me tell y'all something. Current R&B Bangers is back in effect. For real, for real. I ain't stopping. I'm giving y'all the weekly back. I know y'all missed me. I know you did, but I'm back. You know what I'm saying? I'm back with the jump off. You know what I mean? But I definitely still want you guys to support the R&B reps, man. Me and my sister Elise. We just check our website, rnbreps.com. I'll put all that in the more info box. You know, y'all can get the merch. Y'all can get a t-shirt. You know what I'm saying? We got some new buttons for real. Wooden buttons. You don't got to make no holes in your shirt. You got the R&B reps. You got I Love R&B. We got some new ones where you got I Love Hip Hop. I Love Jazz. I Love Black Music. You can also get a Catch That with the R&B reps button. Like, all that good stuff. Y'all support us, man. We just trying to do right by R&B. You know what I mean? And just love us, man. Like, we represent our episodes of Catch That every Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We just brought out one with Eric Black, where we talked about Mary J. Blige and the Mary album, which was very good, y'all. That conversation is amazing. That's one thing about Catch That. That's our conversations with people in the music game. And then we have our Catch That Mini, where we talk to just normal people like us, and we ask you your favorite R&B song, and we talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Because we get to know you, you know, through your favorite song. So definitely check out the rnbreps.com for everything. Just support us, y'all. But the Current R&B Bangers back in effect. But I wouldn't be me, because y'all know how I like to end the show. If I'm going to come in, you know, with kind of a 2004 record, and then I gave you all these new records. But I love Motown, and y'all know I love Motown. So I'm going to go out with this classic that was actually number one, how many years ago? Actually, 65 years ago, this song was number one on the R&B charts. And I mean, of course it is. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully I will see y'all next week. And keep representing R&B the right way, y'all. Because we are the R&B representatives. And this is JR's World of Soul. So here we go, y'all. Please don't leave me, girl. Don't you go. Ain't too proud to plead, baby, baby. Please don't leave me, girl, don't you go. I'm out, y'all. Peace.